Hi, Pat LaFemin here with Bowsite.com, and I'm here on this beautiful 10-degree day to talk about the 2013 Mathews Creed. I gotta tell you, this is one bow I absolutely love. Now, I've loved all the Mathews bows I've had. I've had the Z7, and I shot that great. I had the helium, and I really like the lightweight nature of this, but this one seemed to combine everything I liked in the Z7 and the helium into one package, and I really like that. Now, first thing you have to understand about me is I'm not a target shooter. I'm pretty much a grunt when it comes to shooting a bow. I'm a hunter, and this is a throwback to 15 years of shooting traditional. You know, I do a death grip on that bow. I don't do the fancy put my little fingers out and as soon as I shoot the bow tips. I mean, I'm just not that way. So I need a more forgiving bow than maybe somebody that has those technical, you know, perfections when it comes to shooting, because I just don't. So forgiveness is my number one characteristic in the bow, and this bow has it. It's very, very forgiving. The second thing is lightweight. I mean, I will probably spend 45 days a year in a tree stand, and if I get the shot at the deer that I want, I will be at full draw holding this thing for quite a while. I had one deer that came in last year I held for a full minute. So a lightweight, mass weight is something that I really, really like to have, and this bow is it. It's not quite as light as the helium, but it's very, very close. It's certainly lighter than the Z7. And finally, the third thing I like is the draw cycle. I mean, I like to be able to take my 70-pound bow, and that's what this is, and then just have a nice smooth all the way back. I just really like a smooth draw cycle, and the draw cycle in this one is just perfect for me. So it's combined the best, all the things that I liked in the Z7 and the helium into one just perfect package. Now, I really like a hard wall. And the first thing I noticed with this bow was this thing has a really, really firm wall, and I like that one a lot. Since all I do is shoot broadheads, I don't even own field points for the most part. You know, I need to have a nice, smooth, easy drawing bow, something that's very forgiving, and the Creed is absolutely the pinnacle as far as I'm concerned of all the Mathews bows when it comes to smoothness and forgiving and just ease of shooting. I really enjoy shooting this bow. There was a problem though, and I'll explain the problem. You can't have a review without a problem, right? And that is, because of shooting big two-blade, fixed-blade broadheads, you know, I always have to tune my bows, and I've gotten into, in the last few years, into really enjoying how to tune the bow. And when I got this bow, I didn't need to tune it at all. It shot absolutely perfect right out of the box. It's not something that's never happened to me before. Now, you guys may think that's BS or not, and hey, believe it if you want to, but when I actually got this bow and I shot it and I paper tuned it, I was like, oh my goodness, this thing's got a perfect hole with a two-blade broadhead, and it's just absolutely right on the money. So I was a little disappointed in some ways that I didn't get a chance to tinker with it and do my little analysis and, you know, put 500 shots through paper and all that stuff that I do with just about every other bow I own. So, you know, right out of the box, I was a little disappointed I didn't have to tune this. But if you guys don't like tuning and you want to have perfect arrow flyer out of the box, you know, I can't say you'll be as lucky as me, but you know, if it's any indication of what I went through with this bow, it's probably going to be the easiest bow you'll ever need to tune. So look, Mathews is number one for a reason. They make incredible bows that fit a whole bunch of different styles. This one just fit me perfectly. It is just exactly what I wanted. It's smooth, it's forgiving, it's lightweight, it's got a hard wall, and it's got a decent speed. It's not a screamer, but I don't like screamers because, again, I have imperfect form. So, you know, this thing was just everything I could have asked for, and I just love hunting it. One last thing. When I got this bow, something I never do is, you know, I usually put a few arrows through a bow, go outside, shoot different distances. I got this bow, I went into my indoor shooting range, saw that it was tuned perfectly out of the box. I took it hunting the next day, and as luck would have it, the 8-pointer that I've been watching for a month came in, and I made an absolutely perfect shot at it. So just a real good bow, and Mathews has done it once again.